Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you for tuning in. Yeah, as you can see I'm still playing Syberia the World Before, and it has been several days since my last stream, so it's gonna take me like a minute or two to catch up on things, or not catch up, to figure out where I left off. Time to get back to her research about Donna the following day. All she needs to do is get to bed until she'll be able to fall asleep. Okay. So I finished this area, and now I have to go back to the tram.
I found her, my sweet Katusha. The girl in the painting. Her name is Dana. Dana Rose.
That's nice, Kate. Real nice.
I'm gonna find out who she was, just like I promised you.
Nothing more than a good old adventure to forget your grief, I guess. You should go, Kate, or you're gonna miss the tram. There will always be a train for you.
Oh, continue. I hope we find Oscar soon. Right, let's just go through the diary. There are some new entries. We went to the famous refuge in the Silberspiegel mountain where the picture is painted on. Okay, so he's close by. Nick is close by. I expected it to be one heck of a long journey to reach the refuge, but alpinists and technicians from the Institute of Forensic Medicine of Vaghen also heading macabre work. I'll spare the grim details. Anyway, they carry on. A sly and taciturn old timer. She wasn't exactly an easy witness to question. Witness, I can tell you all the more. I started reading to her. Use careful things are visible to the dark support. Again, each of course are totally Winkle, the confirmation out of the old name that got heavily storyline. Passed by the brown shadow Instagram. Yunta Steinhoff. Apparently, this Leon fired brown shadow mili- militiaman as well as fascists. Called Baltayar. So classic papers. How does he know what I'm going to do? It's not even the next day yet. Atakade. That's a hair. I mean, that's where I'm headed, but the wording should be like, will continue, not continued. Or like, should be with a tone of speculation, like Kate Walker will likely head to the Academy of Music of Vaghen the following day. And that's where I'll yeah, anyway. Okay, so I'm not allowed to go anywhere else.
That's enough wandering around for today. I'll pick up my.
Excuse me.
That's enough wandering around for today. I'll pick up my research first thing tomorrow, starting with the Music Academy where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s. Oh, gosh. What a day. I hope Oscar's okay, wherever he is. I'm not abandoning him. I just need to find him. The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Well, what does the 0/1 and 1/1 mean? I can't help myself. Like when I see something like I need to check it or double check it to see if something will happen. Like with the motorcycle earlier. The problem is I can't cancel those kinds of like um viewing scenes where you view things from different angles or you scout the perimeter, no, not the perimeter, the the automatic camera adjustments. I'm not gonna interact with that. Computer, okay, that's easy enough.
Closed. It's late. Frau Wagner must have gone to bed.
Rezeption geschlossen.
I
Reception.
beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship.
There's no point. It's too late, Olivia. Not a soul here. Not surprising, given the time.
Okay, Central Asian. Is that a real place? Let me just. I'm just gonna Google that real quick. I don't think it is, but I mean, I probably haven't heard about all of the cities all over the world, so doesn't look like it. So yeah, it's probably no, not probably. It's fictional country. Just it just exists in the game. Ranges of network case where you start around 75% country is wooded and is also delimited by the desert steppes as well. Steps. So it's by Great Lakes linked together by over 50,000 kilometers of waterways. Baltayar's highest peak is 4,604 meters above sea level. It's greatly prized by mountaineers from all over the world.
Nothing relevant. The expedition mustn't have led to any major breakthrough, I guess.
Vaghen institution, the academy trained many generations of international musicians, pianists, so contributing to the cultural inference. influence of the town the world over. The academy is also an architectural curiosity built on Vaghen's main expedition. Overflow Commandant reminds me of that the German game that was showcased in like a video game expo recently. Planeten Verteidigungskanonen-Kommandant, I think. Or PVKK. PVK, okay. Uh, this Planeten Verteidigungskanonen-Kommandant. Steep in owing to large defenses on the verge of financial collapse. I mean, I'm not against the uh, computerization of the automaton or the automaton band. I mean, it's not gonna make a difference in terms of employment. They'll still need to be. There's still going to be need for maintenance, so no one's really getting replaced. National used to designate the way of National Socialism. People, Lenier.
No results about Dana. She probably never got famous. Huh. Junta. Demoiselle Lenny told me a lot about her. But was she some kind of spy?
It's the 2000s, and Kate is a lawyer. I find it difficult to believe that she's not used to computers. I mean, she just types with her index finger. But I mean, I understand that uh, that was just the way that she was. I don't know, animated. Is that the correct term? But it's just funny to see. Aesthetic of the cinema of the 1930s. Oh, this is rare without the apostrophe. She was in such several controversies over her presumed role during the Second World War. Initially accused of collaborating with the Brown Shadow, for whom she made several commissioned films. Jutta Steinhoff. Later was found to have worked for the Allied secret, especially the British. Oh, secret agent. Oh, maybe not an agent, maybe just an asset. Blah blah blah. Yeah, not that interested. I just skip Yunta. I've read this already, and Katyusha, and I've completed the side quest, so I
The
can
more I discover about Dana,
just
the
go to
more I get
sleep
the feeling
now.
I'm only scratching the surface of Vaghen's history. Oh, but hey, let's call it a day. I really should go to bed now.
Oh, I have a letter or a package.
Hmm.
Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake. Hmm.
Power District Doma Hostel. How do I open? Forensic Institute of Vaghen.
Vaghen Institute for Forensic Science and Medicine. Charming.
Where's the medicine? It's just Forensic Institute Vaghen.
Vaghen Institute for Forensic Science and Medicine. Charming.
Wait, how do I read it? And it's not in my inventory. Maybe I can inspect it again. Oh, maybe this isn't my room. Nicht stören. Stören. I was snooping, or like, yeah, I was snooping around someone else's mail.
Vaghen is surrounded by the Alps. Switzerland is right on the other side. That's Germany over there. I understand why Wagner's call their town the heart of Europe. It's literally...
Something looks weird. Probably a memory of your mother, I think. Mm, Mother.
Is
She,
that you, Katie?
she's
Yes,
not English.
Mom! I mean, who else can it be?
Expect to ask before you take the music box.
Last time it took Mom days to find the strength to open it. Another letter for Dad.
I think I'll go up.
Come on, I've been cooped up in my room for hours. Jeez. Pulling my hair out, trying to figure out the math problem Miss Wormwood gave us. I deserve a break, right? Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too much. Mommy, can I go out and play with Olivia?
Oh, so you've
That
known,
depends on you, Munchkin. Did you finish your homework?
Olivia for a long time. Olivia's childhood friend. I thought she was just a work friend. That's lie.
Yeah? More or less.
So I can come check it then, right, Katie?
Actually, it looks too cold to go out. Think I'll stay in.
Just what I was thinking.
Not fair.
Wonder if I can try
It
that
just
again.
isn't fair. Miss Wormwood has piled a ton of homework on us this weekend. Grandpa and Grandma from New York gave it to me for my last birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did.
Yeah, you mentioned that you had this book when you were younger. There's a copy of it in the inn where you're staying at, I think. Oh no, no, not the inn. At the like refuge or in the cabin or well, technically I think it's an inn also. The one in Silberspiegel. Let's read. My dearest Sarah, your father and I would like to express our deepest sorrow at what happened to Richard. We are worried about your welfare, darling Sarah. You might be a fully grown adult, but you still. We wanted you so much. You are our miracle child, so even as you have only the daughter of your husband. You love me, I think we should be with you and have spring for your birthday. Remember, just let us know if you want us to stay with you for a while until you're back on your feet, and we shall be done as fast as you can say, Jack Robinson, with our dearest dad, Mama and Papa.
The piano that Mom ordered will soon be here. Couldn't bring myself to tell her that I wanted a drum kit instead.
It's the name of the Wonder Piano. It's medicine.
Mom bought those again. Wow. I hope I get to travel around the world too when I grow up.
Nat Geo. The hidden mysteries of the Amazon. Amazon. I think that was mentioned somewhere in the previous games. So I remember reading the term somewhere.
Oh, hello, Munchkin.
Hey, Mom.
I'm still exploring. Should I? No, I think this might be the last thing I need to interact with in order to finish the side quest.
We haven't seen Grandpa and Grandma for a long time. Mom says they'll probably come over from New York on her birthday.
Oh yeah, that's the last one. Let's.
Is
Oh,
everything okay, Katie? How are you doing with your homework, Munchkin? Are you getting bored, Katie? Because if you are, I can always find a chore or two for you.
No, Mom, I'm just fine.
where's the music box? Wait. I didn't check this one. This might be it. Oh no, it's the book. Let's close it. Where is it? Maybe upstairs?
Come on, I've been cooped up in my room for hours. Jeez. Pulling my hair out, trying to figure out the math problem Miss Wormwood gave us.
Yeah.
I deserve a break, right?
Oh, here it is. Nah, I should just take it. It's not a music box. Like a musical bird.
You forgot your music box.
Be careful with that, please, Munchkin.
Let's ask.
Where'd this come from?
I already told you. Your grandma and grandpa gave it to me when I was little.
Doesn't look like it's from New York, though.
I don't know. Must have been in the family forever.
I just love it.
Excuse me.
You've always liked it. Ever since you were little.
Will you give it to me when I'm big?
Maybe, if you're a good girl, when I get old.
So when will that be then?
Later, Katie.
But when?
In a very, very long time, I guess. When I'll be gone.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time.
Oh, give it a rest, Olivia.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time.
Oh, give it a rest, Olivia. Ah, what the hell? You want me to call you Olivia? Fine. I've survived worse criticism.
Two one two 359 5019.
I shouldn't put it off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage.
Where can I introspect? And shouldn't you at least get dressed first? I mean, not dressed, you're dressed somewhat, but just wear some shoes or get some slippers.
Who do you think you are, Olivia Foster? It's easy to judge and lecture me from New York. You know nothing about what I've gone through, of what I've had to endure since leaving Hans.
It's still evening. I thought it was morning already. And there were going to be people, but I mean, still, you could put something, you could have put something
This is not the time to surf the web. If I don't call Olivia now, I never will.
on your feet.
Looks like I'm not the only one who can't sleep tonight.
Telephone.
Don't know why I should be nervous about making a simple phone call. I mean, hey, I've crossed Europe, been in all sorts of danger, and yet look at me here. I'm worrying about talking to my former best friend. Oh, and I think I used to spend my life on the phone gossiping with her. So what do I risk? Criticism? The one who missed her mother's funeral because she was breaking rocks at the bottom of a mine. In any case, Olivia hasn't stopped criticizing me ever since I left Valladolid on Hans Vorarlberg's train. I'm the one who should be criticizing her. I mean, come on. Isn't she the one who took advantage of my absence to get her hooks into Dan? Now look at me, mulling over old grudges.
Dan was
That's
her
exactly what I wanted to escape from when I decided to go with Hans in his train to
her
Siberia.
fiance
And then there was the
back in
departure with the Yukon
Syberia
tribe,
one.
their seasonal migration. Come on, Kate, for Christ's sake, stop procrastinating. Just make the darn call and get it over with.
Hmm. I was wondering if you were the one who, if you were going to be the one, or no, not you. If I needed to like enter the numbers on my own.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Kenton, is that you? Who's there, please?
Olivia, it's me, Kate.
Kate? Gee, it's so weird to hear your voice after all these years.
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know, things have been complicated.
Complicated. I see. And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
You know I can't come back, Olivia. I'm still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg factory.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions, and just when she was diagnosed, too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day. Or at least call to help her in her final days.
She knew that Kate was trapped in the mine, being forced to work, or at least that's what I remember from the letters that Nick Canton, that we have, that's on the journal. But I'm going to have to double check.
I don't have to justify myself to you, Olivia, or to anyone else.
Kate, Ugh! Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Canton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about you.
That search coming from her.
Are you done?
Oh, Kate, I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find whatever it is you've been looking for these past 3 years. One thing's for sure, though. You wanted to be alone, and that's how you're gonna stay.
Maybe I should have been less confrontational. But that's how I would have answered. Uh, I'm gonna load the game and see what happens if I answer her like with the nicer options. Do I need to? Okay, so that's good. The game saved after the introspection, so I don't need to go through the monologue again. But I can't fast forward through the cutscenes. Why why did it like have a very suspenseful background music and you're just making a call? Sounded like a slasher was
Hello?
going to bust through the door and
Hello?
kill you.
Mr. Kenton, is that you? Who's there, please?
Olivia, it's me, Kate.
Kate? Gee, it's so weird to hear your voice after all these years.
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know, things have been complicated.
Complicated. I see. And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
You know I can't come back, Olivia. I'm still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg factory.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions, and just when she was diagnosed, too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day.
Anti-Glintz
Or at
and
least call to
Elixir,
help her in her final days.
Dr. Feuerstein.
I'm calling precisely because I do care. It's just that ever since Katyusha's death and escaping from the mine, well, things have been, complicated. And then there's the woman in the painting, Dana.
What are you talking about, Kate? Just listen to yourself. None of what you're saying makes any sense.
Olivia, please.
Doesn't make
Hey,
sense to you.
Ugh! Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Kenton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about
They're
you.
not castles in the sky. I mean, they exist. The things that you were chasing existed, or exists.
I get why you're mad. Do you think I'm not mad at myself?
Well, I hope so.
But there's nothing I can do now to change what happened. It's over, Olivia. All I have now is the woman in the painting.
Oh, Kate. I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope...
Okay, it still ends the same. And I know it doesn't make any difference to the game. But I'm just gonna choose the mad options. Well, I'm on Kate's side because I know exactly what happened to her, but I do get where the other side is coming from. But I mean, they know what's happened to Kate. She was like, her name's been dragged through the mud, and she was like illegally incarcerated by some militia. I mean, Olivia should have been more understanding,
Hello?
especially since she cheated, or
Hello?
she
Mr. Kenton, is that you?
she stole your fiance from you.
Who's there, please?
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know, things have been complicated.
Complicated. I see. And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
She shouldn't
You
have
know
that
I can't come
though,
back, Olivia.
at
I'm
least.
still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg
She
factory.
knows your circumstances.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions, and just when she was diagnosed, too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day. Or at least call to help her in her final days.
I don't have to justify myself to you, Olivia, or to anyone else.
Kate, Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Kenton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about you.
Are you done?
Oh, Kate, I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find whatever it is you've been looking for these past 3 years. One thing's for sure, though. You wanted to be alone, and that's how you're gonna stay.
Okay, let's go, kiddo. Another day, another page. A new day in Vaghen. I must take the tram to that music academy where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s. With a bit of luck, they'll have kept her records.
It's just the stuff from your journal or from your inventory.
Demoiselle Lenny told me the music academy is near the musical square. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me more.
Oh, hello, Miss Walker.
Ah, Miss Walker, did you sleep all right?
Fine, thanks.
Now, is there anything you need?
Everything seems to link the person I'm looking for with the Second World War and the rise of the Brown Shadow.
Terrible times were those, my dear. Especially when Vaghen was occupied after the annexation of Ostertal. Thank God I was born just after the liberation.
I see. But I guess you had to grow up with the after effects of those events.
Oh yes, dear. There was a kind of conspiracy of silence where everyone suspected each other, even their close friends. Did any of them collaborate with the enemy? And if so, was it through like-mindedness or simple cowardice? Were they responsible in one way or another for the arrest or death of a family member?
I must have been awful.
A terrible time, really.
Well, the person I'm looking for is from the same generation.
You'll just have to hope she managed to survive the madness then.
I'd like to go to the Music Academy. Can you tell me how to get there?
You just need to take the tram northbound to the musical square.
Is there anything I should know about the Academy?
To tell the truth, it's a little glum nowadays. Especially when you think it was once the jewel of the town, where students came from all over the world to perform on the musical square, you know. Pity. It's since lost its panache of old through lack of students and means.
I went to the Silberspiegel Refuge yesterday. Oh, magnificent.
I won't disagree with that, Miss Walker. Those mountains are the pride of the town, just like old Lenny.
Lenny is highly respected in Vaghen because she was a resistance fighter during World War II, right? Well, I heard about it when I was at the Refuge.
Lenny Renner might be a grumpy old spinster, but to us she's still a heroine. Pity the same can't be said of her father, though. Still, everyone has their cross to bear, as they say.
What do you mean?
No point gossip-mongering. The war was a dark time in Vaghen for everyone, see? Best not stir up old memories.
Well, I guess I should get going. Thank you for your time, Frau Wagner.
Feel free to ask if you have any more questions.
Oh, Vaghen. I wonder if I could Google Lenny's father. Or whatever the equivalent of Google is. No, there's no option. So it's Monday, November 21, 14 degrees Celsius. Musicians District by Tram. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I wonder if I can access the other areas. Kate is probably gonna say something like, I don't need to go there right now. Hmm. Okay. No, she won't because I can't go to any of the other areas, just the music plats. Mhm. Strand. Is that why it's called S-Bahn? That the trams? Straßenbahn. Wait, S-Bahn is the trams, right? U-Bahn is the subway, I think. I forgot what the types of bands are. There's also the intercity. I'm gonna watch for a bit and see if, uh, yeah. I'm just gonna watch until it loops back to Kate, like looking out through the windows. Immobilien. Autumn 2005. Something between the introspection before you go to the academy.
I'd better stay around here for the time being. I can't leave now. No, I can't go.
Flower, something, hidden canal, conspirator. Go big. Big is just like a way or path. Strauss, Fleck, Baden. Reminds me of Baden, Baden. Oh, this is where the game started. Take 5. Coffee. Cafe house. Take 5. Mm, Stars just called music. Oh, still a cafe. I think it's still the same cafe. It looks the same. So it's survived for like at least 70 something years. Yung Immobilien.
Don't do that. Stop it. Oh dear. Help! Help!
Oh, there's a monument. Probably the Vagarans who were killed maybe during World War II.
Put me down!
Oscar? Bet you can't catch it! Don't you dare! Put it down! Right now!
All right then.
Oscar!
Should be heavier than that. I mean, it's made of metal.
Are you alright?
I had a bit of a bumpy ride, but I am glad to see you, Kate Walker.
Oscar. Oh, I've missed you so much.
I say, this display of emotion is most unreasonable, Kate Walker. I do hope you don't plan such profusion every time I change bodies.
It's just that I've been worrying about you. Where were you, Oscar?
Well, the mechanical instinct of my host took me for a ride, all across town. It took me the whole night to tame it, and that's when I bumped into those little rascals.
Yeah, lucky I was in the area, huh?
Quite. So, Kate Walker, what has happened since we parted at the Balaton River?
Maybe we should just sit down for a second, Oscar. This might take a while. And that's when Demoiselle Lenny gave me the address of the music academy in this neighborhood.
I see, Kate Walker.
You must think I'm crazy, huh? Running after that girl, Dana, who must have died ages ago.
Well, Kate Walker, you know I have difficulty understanding illogical thought patterns. But in the end, what I do understand is that you need to find her. Is that correct, Kate Walker?
Yes, that is correct, Oscar. I'm glad you're taking it so well.
I don't see any fundamental difference between crossing Europe in search of mammoths, travelling on ostriches in an irradiated zone, or following your double. These are not things an automaton such as I take into consideration.
Any other thoughts, Oscar?
Well, I guess I could ask you where we are heading, but truth be told, it doesn't really matter. I will follow you wherever you lead, and for as long as you require my services, Kate Walker. That's what an automaton
Did his
does.
voice change again?
Thank you, Oscar.
Kinda
Oh
sounds
dear.
different
I
than
hope you're
part
not
3.
going to become physical, are you?
No, I was just going to give you a pat on the back.
I would rather you refrain from having such thoughts. I am not a dog, you know. Whatever next?
Anyway, we'd better get going, Oscar. And you'd better keep out of sight.
Oh dear. I don't suppose I have any choice.
I'm so glad he's back.
Is there anything that requires my assistance? Would you mind using a bigger bag in the future? I'm counting on you to transplant my mechanical heart as soon as we come across an XZ2000 automaton. Is it really necessary for me to be shut up in here, Kate Walker?
Sorry, Oscar, but I don't want to run the risk of losing you again.
In Gedenken an die Männer und Frauen, die für ihr Land aus der Welt gestorben sind. I read it, but I don't understand anything. Like in Gedenk, Gedenken is think in probably memorial the men and women who for Ireland for their for the other gestorben. For those who died for, I mean something like that. I think. Wir werden euch nicht. We will euch. I forgot what this means. Not forget, but it's something like we will never forget, or we will not forget. And then the names.
Bullet holes. The brown shadow must have shot people dead here. How horrible. Victims of the genocide committed by the fascists during the Second World War. Oh, so many deaths. I hope Dana made it through.
I wonder if the antique store is still here. Oh no, it's closed. Or it was replaced. But but Dana's signature is still here. Or maybe it's still the same shop. They might have just renovated. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's gonna take a few seconds again. Ah, my butt hurts. Ah, I should switch to a more comfortable chair, but this one is okay. It's pretty cheap, actually, and it's already been with me for almost 6 years. It's an IKEA chair. I forgot what the name is. Where can I use introspection? Oh, let's see the menu. Erfrischen lecker. Lecker is delicious. Erfrischend, I'm not sure what it means. So, Zafts, these are juices. Hobston, get something else, like fruit juices, I think. Those, yeah, never mind. It's hard to read the rest. It's readable, but it's hard. Oh, it's my first. It's the first time that we can explore this part because at the start of the game, once you climb up the stairs, there's gonna be a cutscene, and Dana had to play the piano. This isn't the academy. Should be safe to enter. Oh frick! I thought the music academy was the one, like in the background, not this building to the left. Can't I go back a chapter? I don't want to start a new game just for that, but for uh, damn it. There should. I hate this autosave thing. There should still be manual saves, or at least an option to restart a chapter. Ah. Bescheid. Bescheid. Dope. Die Musikakademie Musikplatzweise. Reagierte Damen und Herren. De Regelungen des ja, herbeige. Wolfgang Schneider. Yeah, Vaghen. Eviction notice. And there's a
All
lot of
these
them.
letters. They look like letters of formal notice. They probably haven't been paying the bills for some time.
Maybe I can still introspect even if the side quest isn't there anymore. I just want to see what. I thought that the academy is this building.
Wow. Pity I don't have time for some sightseeing.
Turns out it's a church. Cafe.
An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style. Like at Bochstadt.
Can I go up there?
Strange.
Oh, there's still introspection. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay that I missed the.
I only know Dana as a waitress at the Refuge, and yet everything seems to fit with her here. Not hard to imagine her coming here to the Music Academy to study. And who knows, maybe Leon waited for her outside one day as a surprise after returning from his Baltayar expedition.
Okay, I'm gonna see if the camera is gonna shift. And then I'm gonna wait for it to loop back to that initial angle. Oh, wait. I'm gonna see if it's just those two angles. Looks like it. Don't ask me that. I think maybe the academy is gonna ask Kate to repair this again.
I don't think I'll be able to open it directly.
Wegen der bevorstehenden Umstellung auf Computersteuerung des mechanischen Orchesters auf dem Musikplatz ist es bis auf weiteres streng verboten, das Klavier zu spielen. I'm sure the computer or something. The mechanical orchestra, the music class is dismissed of verboten. The piano play. Cheated for calculation here. Forbidden. Okay. Verboten. Forbidden. So further notice.
I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed.
Okay. Let's go and check out the rest of the Music Academy now. I mean, how is this still even an academy? Feiert 60 Jahre Befreiung zusammen mit Verstadt zum Jubiläum der Musikakademie. Vaghen feiert like Christ like fast 60 years something together with something Music Academy. It's only by designation. Like it marks 60 years of celebration. Vaghen celebration 60 years. Fest, festa. Liberation. Celebration is. Yeah, anyway. A ceremony that drew hundreds of people on the streets of Vaghen committed solemn Jews. Sure, what's the town in New Zealand? Mark Thomas, Jules, Yvonne Necklac. Central teaching station before the war became the commandantur of the Brown Shadow. Staying out of the version of the James recovered station.
So that's the famous Vaghen Music Academy? It's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's in a state of disrepair already.
It looks like the rector is desperate to reduce the costs of running the academy.
just no, it's an option to redial. Hmm, there might. This stupid. I said I was okay. That I wasn't able to use introspection before I entered the academy. But this like stain on the perfect checklist is kind of pissing me off. I need a number, but the only number that I memorized, and I'm not even sure if I remember correctly, was Olivia's number. That's the number I dialed earlier.
All these letters. They look like letters of formal notice. They probably haven't been paying the bills for some time.
Ask for Dana's file or Dana.
So that's the famous Vaghen Music Academy? It's not what I was expecting.
Okay. One, two, 359, 5090. I think I'm gonna try again. 21235. I mean, it's probably not gonna work.
Hi, you've reached Olivia. I'm busy right now, but please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Bye.
Olivia sent me a plane ticket for New York. What if... No, forget it.
Yes, Kate Walker? Is there anything that requires my assistance? I'm counting on you to transplant my mechanical heart as soon as we come across an XZ-2000 automaton.
Let me just your last letter. So Miss Walker called you a few days before you sent it, right? You were trying to help me, really. You tried to take me back by force. I need a number, but I don't know. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. I got it. I got it. I think.
I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed.
Nah, I remembered wrong. I thought there was a number somewhere here.
Strange. Strange. Looks like they've tried to blend all these new shops into the original facades. It doesn't make it any less a tourist trap, though.
I wonder if I can go back to the hotel and maybe find the brochure or Google the number. Or maybe I missed something inside the academy. I'm going back first so that I can just get this out of my mind. So that I can make sure that this isn't an option.
I've still a few things to do here.
Yeah.
Looks like this district has been more modernized than the antique shop district.
Okay, I'm. I knew I missed something. I missed something.
Guten Tag.
What now? If you're from the council, you can come back when I'm not so busy.
Whew. Wait, sorry, my hair is like irritating me. It's kind of. I'm just going to get something to hold it in place.
Oh, sorry, you startled me.
So, now what do you want? Council minion?
I'm not from the council. I'm just a visitor here. I came because I was hoping to look at the file of a student from the 1930s.
Oh. I'm sorry, It's just that I haven't time for digging up old files from 70 years ago. I have way too much to do here, you understand.
I can tell you're a little overwhelmed. Where's the rest of the staff? Or maybe a student could show me.
You are standing in front of the rector and the only employee of this academy. My name is Maximilian Mahler, and it falls upon me to manage everything on the premises. The maintenance, the archiving, and the lot before we close next month. So, if you don't mind...
What about the...
I'm very sorry to hear that the academy is closing, and I can see you're extremely busy, but I've come such a long way to see it. I'd be so grateful if you could locate it. It's really important to me.
Or maybe
And so
you can
is this
just do it your
place
place.
important to me, too. And I would love to hear the mechanical orchestra play one last time before the academy closes.
Kate's gonna have to repair it again.
But
Deja vu.
alas, I can't, can I? Unless,
Unless what?
well, you know.
Alright, I'm just gonna adjust one of the windows.
All right, then. So if I get the mechanical orchestra going, you'll get me that file, right?
Oh, of course, Fraulein. Of course.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Believe it or not, I have seen mechanisms like the one on the square before.
Well,
Wait, an A with an umlaut and then U should be Fräulein, but I mean, I'm not confident that that's the case. I might be remembering wrong, so I'm just gonna double check. Uh, But how do you type an A with an umlaut?
Fräulein. 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 Fräulein.
Yeah, Fräulein. At least that's what Google Translate says.
in that case,
Anyway.
I promise to give you the file in return for your services.
Thanks.
But I must warn you that the square has undergone some transformations over the years, and some parts of the mechanism may be difficult to get to.
Don't worry, I'll make myself thin and slide between the cracks.
You'll find some of them scattered around the square, and some of the others you'll find in the clock tower. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second.
What are you...
Now, what is the name of that student you're interested in?
Rose. Dana Rose.
And what were the years she attended our illustrious academy?
In the 30s. 1937, to be precise.
Oh, and here it is. And here you will find the annual inspection reports of the mechanisms by Frau Beckmann.
Frau Beckmann?
She was the rectoress of the academy during the years you spoke of. These are from 1937. You see, I have a marvelous memory regarding archives. This is why I have chosen Frau Beckmann's, because there's something in here regarding that Edna Droz you spoke of.
Dana Rose.
Quite. You will also find some sheet music with annotations. This is the Hymn of Vaghen, which you must play on the piano on the square in order to activate the Orchestra of Automatons. Once you have fixed the mechanisms, of course. All right then, here you go. What
That
are you
was
waiting
quick.
for?
It's not like a fair exchange.
Someone's added annotations. They could help me play the hymn on the piano on the square, like the rector asked me to. This sheet music corresponds to the piano part for the hymn of Vaghen.
I hope that this this isn't going to be a very difficult puzzle to solve because I don't know how to read sheet music.
I wonder what it's supposed to represent. I wonder what it's supposed to represent. The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back in the 30s. According to the present rector, I should find all the information I need to repair the mechanisms on the square. The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back... Music Academy Inspection Report, October 12, 1937.
Oh, we're gonna shift
Today, I was due to inspect the musical mechanisms that enable students to give a public display of their talent and enable us to showcase the quality of our teaching to the people of our beautiful town.
Gonna go back in 1937. Vaghen, Musician District, Autumn 1937.
Like every year, I needed a volunteer from our students to help me during the inspection, and this year's choice was obvious.
I'm fine, really.
Well, you're looking off color, darling, and on edge.
No, it's just that I haven't heard from Leon since he left with the Origin expedition from Kantar. And also,
Well, we've got company. You'll tell me later, Dana, darling. Meantime, be good and stay safe.
You too, Yunta.
Is everything all right? You look under the weather. We don't want one of our best and brightest to fall ill now, do we?
Let's not. I don't think it's appropriate to bring up Leon
Thank you for asking, Frau Beckmann, but I'm just a little tired, that's all.
And who was that lady?
A friend.
Just a friend I met this summer.
You do keep some surprising company, Fraulein Rose. Anyway, I have something for you that will take your mind off things.
Oh?
Would it interest you to see the mechanisms that enabled you to perform so brilliantly here last spring?
That would be wonderful.
Good. Come and join me at the kiosk when you have a moment. But don't
Okay.
be too long, though.
I'll show you the mechanisms and try to pay attention because you're gonna have to repair them. Okay, no side quests. So let's just. I was gonna say let's just talk to Frau Beckmann, but I guess still want to explore.
Oh, good grief. It's going to take me all day long to clean that lot up.
I can hardly believe I held my concert here just 6 months ago. 6 months. Seems like a lifetime. So much has happened. Meeting Leon for a start. It would be so good if you were here now. I love receiving his letters since he left to Baltear with the Origin expedition. The way he described Kantar, the capital, made it sound like a city from a dream. We've said so much on paper, and I love to read between the lines. But since the expedition left Kantar for the mountains, no news. I just hope he's okay.
I'm in the kiosk, Fraulein.
Oh shh. I'm sorry. She's gonna go through all of that, uh, and I can't cancel. No. Thankfully, it went.
Fraulein Rose, I'm waiting.
Hello?
We're somewhere near Switzerland, but a lot of the accents are like somewhere from the UK, US, and the UK. I say UK because I've heard some English and
Not the most enjoyable day of the year, but someone's got to do it.
this one sounds like
Oh, sorry, lads. I've no time for chatting. Oh, good grief. It's going to take me all day long to clean that lot up.
I guess Scottish. It's closer. I get confused sometimes by Scottish and Irish. Sometimes, but I think this is closer to Scottish. I think I'm not an expert on accents.
Come and see, Fraulein.
Incredible.
Isn't it just? You see these flags? Each mechanism housing for each musical automaton on the square is represented by one of these flags.
Fascinating.
Today is the day they are being serviced. Each mechanism has been inspected by an Academy maintenance man. In theory, they're all functional. But if you like, you can go and see these maintenance men on my behalf and fetch back their respective reports. You would be doing me a big favor, as I have to inspect the piano in the kiosk. And also, it will give you a chance to take a peek at each of the automaton mechanisms.
I think this is going to be one of those parts where you can switch back and forth from Donna to Kate.
Thank you very much for choosing me for this task, Frau Beckmann, but why me?
Consider it a reward for being one of the best students of the Academy. And it looks to me like you need something to take your mind off your worries. Now, take this. You'll need it to open the maintenance room that leads to the most impressive mechanism of all, that of the clock tower.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Do you have any questions before you go?
Do you know who built the mechanical orchestra?
Hans
My father
Vorarlberg.
told me it didn't exist when he was young.
Oh, not
They
Hans.
were
Maybe the
built by a
Vorarlberg
strange
company.
young French inventor by the name of Vorarlberg some years ago. From what I heard, he was visiting Vaghen while en route to the east, just after the huge fire that destroyed the town. He was moved by the legend of Vera Schönberg, that virtuoso who died in the fire. So he offered his talents to rebuild the city and create the mechanical orchestra.
When the mechanical orchestra played along with me last spring, it was incredible. But how does it manage to play at the same tempo as the piano? It was almost like in a dream.
Oh, it wasn't dream work, Fraulein, but clockwork. The piano is connected to the mechanism that you are going to inspect, and the hymn of Vaghen played on the keys. That's what sets the rhythm and the intensity of the performance, and that's what triggers everything else.
What happened to Vera Schönberg? My mother always says it's the saddest story.
And she's right. You probably know that Vera Schönberg was Waghen's most famous musician at the beginning of the century. But her legend was truly born the night she performed a cello concerto right here on the square. It was also the night of the worst fire in Waghen's modern history.
And Frau Schönberg, she died in the fire, right?
She did, as well as all the other musicians and the entire audience. They were surrounded by flames, trapped on this square.
How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. But according to the legend, Vera Schönberg kept playing Waghen's hymn until the very end. She understood they were all doomed to die, and her music brought them peace of mind during their last moments. This automaton you played with last spring, created in her image as a final tribute.
I had no idea.
Well, now you know all about the legend of Vera Schönberg. Was there something else, Fraulein Rose?
I'll go and see the maintenance team.
Good. Thank you, Fraulein.
Yeah. Well, it's time to repair the orchestra again. Yeah, I called it. It's one of those parts where you can swap between the two characters.
Don't forget the maintenance man in the maintenance room of the clock tower. Come back and see me once you've got the reports from the four...
What are the repair the automatons and repair the mechanism of the clock tower? Okay.
So you're the one Frau Beckman sent, are you? Well, you can tell her there's no problem with this automaton. Just needs cleaning up and a bit of oiling. Have a gander at the mechanism if you like.
Oh, Kate has the plans.
Looks like the rector was right, Oscar. I should be able to find the mechanisms he wants me to repair by following the circuit.
So, 1973. Wait, I'm going to need to take screenshots of the schematics so that I won't have to open the inventory every time I need to take a look. Hmm. Snipping tool is probably not the best way to go. I think print screen is gonna be better. Yep. Because when I go to the snipping tool, yeah, I get this screen, so it blocks the schematics. Uh, let's open Paint, file, save. Wait, just gonna bring this to my other monitor. Save the file. Do I have a Siberia? Yeah, I have Siberia 4 folder. Let's call this schematics 1. And then this doesn't look like it's connected to the... While I'm here, I might as well check.
This sheet music corresponds to the piano part for the hymn of Vaghen.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a photo of this as well. As I shouldn't have closed Paint. And Control V, let's save. Frick. Okay, I'm gonna have to do things again. Do everything again, I mean. I forgot to adjust the like the area in Paint that when I save the photos, there's a lot of white space. So I need to like I should have adjusted that before I saved the screenshot. Let's go back. Schematic drawing. Control Y. Adjust this. Okay, that's good. Then save as. I'm gonna save it as a PNG. Schematics. I'm gonna put a number. Schematics. Okay, and then next, I'm gonna take a photo of the music sheet again. Shoot. The score. No, not F9. Save. Save as PNG. I'm just gonna name it score. And then I'm going to open the files. Okay, I think I'm set. I forgot the code, 1973. They said that this one just needed maintenance and oiling, I think.
Make the most of it. I've left the mechanism open.
So it's 4 last, second last, 2. CGDA. Four. Ah, okay. I have to bring this both to on. Hmm. This one's connected. This one's connected. The bottom two are not connected.
It seems perfectly functional.
I think I can use this. C. This is G. Wait, oh, one sec. G. And then this is, oh, wait, no. This is D. And this is A. Wait, I should have just gone back.
Well played, Kate Walker. You seem to be on the right track to successfully completing the service the Rector asked of you.
Thanks, Oscar. But I still have to find the other mechanisms. An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style. Like at Bohogstadt.
Alright, let's move on to the next one.
You can tell, Frau Beckman, this automaton still works correctly, but it's so filthy that it won't last long. It's going to take me the whole day to give it a good clean if it's to get past winter.
Okay, this one needs cleaning. And I can't access it, so I'm gonna talk to Frau Beckman. But I need to get to the third mechanism. Wait, where's the third? I don't like the camera sometimes. You should be able to like circle around or change the angle. So, I need to go up the steps. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I'm not allowed to anymore, but so stupid. I'm gonna go back and just to adjust the camera angle because the camera angle changes depending where you're like entering the area from. Like here, suddenly zoomed in, and now I can interact with the stairs, which I couldn't do earlier.
You'll find the maintenance man next to each of the musical mechanisms.
I wanted to look at this like miniature, um, I don't know, diorama. This is the one that I just fixed. There are 3 flags.
Oh, it had to fall to me.
Given the condition of that door, it should give way if I force it a bit.
Impossible, Cakewalker. Such an act is illegal.
Let's just hope that no police come by here.
Uh, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I got a key to the maintenance room, but where is the maintenance room?
A part of the mechanism was damaged, but I changed it. You can tell Frau Beckman everything's in order now.
Ah, okay, so this is the 3rd one.
What is this? What is this?
Hmm. I pressed it too late. I wanted to get More zoomed. Okay, so I can inspect it. Oh, no, wait, sorry. I'll get Kate to that same screen so that I can just switch between the two. But this vehicle is blocking the way.
I don't believe it. Because of that van, I can't get to the mechanism. I'll have to find a way to move it.
I probably need to call the number. Is it the same number of digits? 2, 5, the 10-digit number. Oh yeah, it's a 10-digit number, so I could definitely call that. I just need to remember 5123888321. I mean, yeah, it's very easy to remember. 5123 then 321.
Vaghen Baufirma, Dietrich. Guten Tag.
Hello, excuse me, but your van's parked on the square and it's blocking the way. Would you mind moving?
Another UK
Sorry
accent.
about that. I'm with a client nearby. I'll move it right away.
Thank you. The connection between this mechanism and the other ones on the square seems to be operational. Something's wrong. Looks like a part is missing.
Wait, where was the... Yeah. It was here, but they already moved it, so I can access this now. Go back. Okay, so I need to figure out the... Based on this. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 10 digits, right? 3, 6, 9. It's a 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I'm really bad at this, like visualization. But there's three here, there's three here, then there's three here, then the remaining one should be so three, four, five, three, four. So five, six, seven. So three. So this should be eight. Does plus five work? So zero, seven, no, 9708. I'm gonna try 9708. Left to right. Nine 708. Oh, worked. I guess I'm not completely bad at it. Okay, now I need to check out this thing. So the first one connects to the topmost, second one to the fourth section middle. Ah, no, okay, so I just need to determine if it's closed or open. So close, C.
Wow. I would hate to be the one who must tune this.
C C O C C C O C O C C O C O. I think that should be correct. And we have this also, these ones. Wait, I'm gonna. I'm gonna open everything first because I just noticed that I could like turn these things. So I'm gonna make sure that the the holes are where they're supposed to be, and it's easier to see if everything is open. So there should be a gear hole. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the bar needs to be in the front. Okay. Third section. So four bars, three vertical, one. Wait, no, three horizontal, one vertical. Okay. And the bottommost part, like there's two of these gold circles and three horizontal bars. Oh wait, that's not it. It's just this part. So one circle with a gold outline. It's probably a circle here too. Okay, this is it. Now I just determined it's close. I forgot. So I need to double check. C C O C C C O C O. So everything's open. So C O C, and then this. Okay, for this side. Where does this lead? I think it's this one. So O C. This third one is open, I guess. Wait, I forgot. O C O O C O C O O C. O C O O C. And now I have to do the other side. Okay. Okay. I think I need to turn it also. No, no, wait. I don't need to turn it. But I do need to mix a lot of. See. I think for this part, it's easier if I take a photo again.
This looks complex.
So I need paint. Save as PNG 00. Let's name it mechanism 3. Files, Syberia for mechanism. Okay, that really helps a lot. It's just hard to control. I need to move this first. I think, uh, yeah, it's better to start from the bottom up because you can't, like for this one, I can't move it up because this one is blocking it. So it's better, I think, if I start from the bottom where there are. So this one. Wait. This one needs to be up here, and this one goes down. This one goes like that. Okay, now I can move this up. Wait, why can't I move this at all now? Ah, okay, I see. Because this one was blocking the way. So this part is correct. I just now need to. This one goes there. This one is. Okay, and then this one needs to go down here. I can move. Wait, no. Let's move. I can't. But I need to get this one up here, and this one has to be. I think maybe I can do this, and then that, and then this, and then this. So I can move this here. Wait, I messed up somewhere. I need to get this back down here. I need to solve this first. So this goes down here. Okay, yeah, that's it. I just need to bring this back here and then bring this back here. So this should be correct. They look the same now. Sorry, excuse me. All right. Now, what else do I need to do?
What is this?
I can't.
It's locked.
Can't move it.
Half done. Let's see what's next.
That's not half. You're 2/3 done. 66%. Yeah, this has something missing. But how is Kate? How is Dana seeing something in the past, helping Kate figure out something in the present? I mean, it should make sense if you have like letters from Dana that you like go through, or pages from a journal. But I mean, I just it doesn't make sense. Like I can probably reason out an explanation that would make it make sense to me, but I can't think of anything right now because I'm still thinking still thinking how to finish the puzzles. Where is the maintenance room?
I don't think I'll be. I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed. Half done. Let's see what's next.
Having
Looks like a part is missing.
I can't inspect it.
Oh, it had to fall to me.
But Kate has a maintenance key that I don't know how to use. Maintenance room, but it's 0/1. I must say she seems as a way person. Something that she letter from the and yet Berger knows fully and source the company, but the end makes Kantar and Berger seem so wrote of the imminent departure of the origin content. I'm a bit worried, dear diary. It's been weeks since someone's making me physically nervous. Keep getting these horrible nightmares. Snow creatures, I say.
According to Frau Beckmann, it opens the maintenance room just next to the clock tower.
Just next to the clock tower. Okay. It's a good thing I inspected it.
It's locked.
Hey, careful what you're doing here, right? Don't go and injure yourself or damage any of the material.
Another like UK accent, English-ish. That's what's from Olivia, mysterious painting.
I just come down from the tower. You can tell Frau Beckman everything's in order up there. The mechanism's in perfect condition.
According to what the maintenance guy told Dana, there should be an access to the clock tower somewhere in the room.
I guess you have. I think you got some documents from Dana up in the Silberspiegel in Lodge something. But I mean, if those documents already contain all of the things that Dana did, I mean, Kate should just read through all of them to figure out what happened to Dana and not go through with all of this stuff.
Go and write out your report to Frau Beckman. There's nothing else for you to do here.
And you got those, like, I can't even remember. I'll have to check out my recordings if it's letters or a journal or a document of some sort that's written by Dana. But if it's still in the Silberspiegel Lodge, I mean, it should only account for things that happened until then and not it shouldn't contain the things that are happening right now. Unless she's gonna go back there later and then leave a journal or her letters there. But again, if that's the case, then Kate should just like read through everything. I don't know. It's not making any sense to me. Maybe I'm not paying attention that much.
Oh, I've already checked over everything upstairs. There's no point you going up.
I would love to be able to climb to the top of the clock tower. They say the mechanism is incredible.
Okay, maybe not now. Maybe later.
The spare parts for the automatons on the square. The spare parts for the automatons on the square.
Okay, I shouldn't you go and get those spare parts? Excuse me.
I should go back and see Frau Beckman.
Wait, locate the elevator to the clock tower. I'm just gonna check and see if Kate's able to open.
Looks locked. I can't go in.
Wait, observe.
That brand was everywhere in New York when I left. And now they've even got branches here. According to the report, we can access the clock tower mechanism through this building, in what today must be the back room.
There is every indication that it is forbidden to the public, Kate Walker.
Come on, Kate, gotta think out of the box.
Okay. I think the rector gave me some documents about Dana. and they just didn't uh enter my inventory, so like I didn't pay any attention to it. But yeah, no, I get how you can like figure out what's happening.
The report ends here. It doesn't say what happened next.
I think it contains all the information you need to repair the mechanisms on the square, Kate Walker.
The report ends here. It doesn't.
Guten Tag. How may I help you?
Well, I need to get to the back room of the shop.
This shop?
Yes, if you don't.
I'm sorry, but it's strictly forbidden to the public. Besides, why would anyone want to go back there?
Well, it seems that the back room has the only access to the clock tower, which is where I need to get.
I'm sorry, but it's against company rules. I can't allow it, Fräulein.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Finally pronounce it Fräulein.
Okay, I need to find another way in.
Für übererkannte Leistungen und Engagement verliehen von Harry Beckenbauer, Regional Leiter. Mitarbeiter des Monats, Employer, Mann.
The elevator Dana saw during her inspection must be right here, behind the door. I need to find a way to reach it.
You again? Did you want something, Fräulein? I'm sorry, but if you're not going to drink anything, I must ask you to leave.
I should be able to get through it, if I can reach it.
Oscar. It's a good thing Oscar is an armadillo right now. But I don't have any. There are no inspection points that I can use. Maybe I can do it directly here.
Is everything all right, Kate Walker? Would you mind using a bigger bag in the future?
Observe.
I'm so glad he's back.
No. No, I get it. I think I need to push this, yeah.
I should be able to. Good. Now I just have to find the elevator to the clock tower.
Must I remind you that we are here illegally, Kate Walker? The employee will be very surprised to see you coming out of his back room.
According to the report, the elevator should be behind there. Let's hope it hasn't been walled up since. There. Okay. Just need to clear the passageway.
Yeah, it's a rapid press and not hold. Kate Walker.
Must I remind you that we are here illegally, Kate Walker? The employee will be very surprised to see you coming out of his back room.
Ah, okay. So you just covered half of the door. I was wondering how how you're gonna be able to exit.
They're still magnificent, in spite of their age. I wonder how long it's been since they were activated. I can't run the risk of missing something important by leaving now.
Okay, there's nothing else here. I think I just need to go up. Okay, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. Hmm. Wait, I think I'm gonna need to open the thing the document I screen captured earlier. Where's it? Files, the schematics. Hmm. Actually, doesn't look like the schematics are for this part.
That's it for the engine. Now I should open those large doors.
That's it? Yeah, I can't interact with it anymore, so I guess that's it. It just looks, or it just looked more complicated than it does, or than it seems. What's this?
Looks like spare parts for automatons.
Okay. I think it's the spare part I need to operate the second thing in the square, in the plaza.
Three working now. One more to go.
Okay, so Kate was correct earlier. When it was halfway done, there are 4 flags. I thought there were only 3. So I guess I'm sorry, Kate. You were correct. You're right. I was wrong.
Right. Okay. I think this is the last one.
That's right, Kate Walker. You have to go back and activate the piano on the square like the rector asked you.
All the mechanisms on the square are working. I just need to deal with the piano now.
It looks like this wheel is designed to activate the piano's engine thanks to the dynamo effect, Kate Walker.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to put my thinking cap on again. Okay, the sheet music is in place. I can't play. The engine is off.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
And what else can I do?
Okay, the sheet music is in place. I can't play. The engine is off.
Where can I access the engine? Oh, wait, I can go here.
Poor little thing.
There is no need to get sentimental, Kate Walker. The automaton was made for a specific purpose. It has no notion of sentiment. Indeed, I would go as far to say that it was a basic monofunctional automaton, unlike some of us more evolved automatons, built to serve several purposes.
Broken. Broken.
Wait, Kate Walker, I am a highly evolved automaton.
Yes, and built to serve several purposes. Off you go now.
Oh, Oscar. Kate, Kate is still a Kate is still a slave driver. I thought that she's already like she already got that out of her system. It brings me back to Siberia too, where you used like a dog-like creature to power up your like the car, the train car that you're in.
I see. You still haven't lost any of your irritating habits, Kate Walker.
Look on the bright side, Oscar. Thanks to you, the piano works now.
Well, hurry up and make use of it like the rector said.
So, wait, sorry. Just gonna close up. The schematics that I took a photo of earlier, they didn't really like you didn't need them for anything. actually thought that I was going to have to repair the thing that I took out of the piano, but I just checked if I can use Oscar on it on a whim, and it worked.
Is everything all right, Kate Walker?
It's the same. Exactly the same.
It's the music,
Beg your pardon?
music
The
bird.
song I just played with the automatons, Vaghen's hymn, it's exactly the same melody as the one my mom's music box used to play. I used to listen to it all the time when I was a kid. We never did find out what it was.
And finding it today represents a major breakthrough because?
Because it means that there must be a link between Vaghen, my mom, and probably Dana, too. Dana, who looks so much like me.
Ah, a family connection then.
I don't know, but it's possible. And you can be sure as hell that I'm gonna find out as soon as I've picked up Dana's trail again. Come on, Oscar. Our dear Mahler owes us a file.
Did I already mention how humiliating I think this is?
Oh, you did, Oscar. You did.
Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. It's a new chapter. I'm gonna have to edit some of the videos that I took and upload the playthroughs in my YouTube channel. It's been piling up now. I've been focusing on uploading Space Marine videos, my Syberia 4 videos. Like, I have 4 of them right now that I need to edit and upload. I'm gonna work on those. But yeah, Takio, if that's you who's viewing, yeah, I hope you enjoy the game. You're If you've been playing the game, you're probably farther than I am right now. But if it's not you, whoever you are, thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day.